Alright, this is Corey with the Drain Specialist. We are at 407 West Shasta Way. We are doing a Homebuyer video. So where we are running the camera from is from the basement toilet access. And the reason why we are doing that, so the line was initially on septic, which sat in the backyard. So the original sewer line in the house, it goes out into the backyard, goes south into the backyard. However, when the home was put onto sewer, they kept that line and then added a 4-inch PVC line to it that loops. It makes basically a C shape in the backyard, and then it runs through back underneath the house towards the street in Shasta. It runs north to Shasta. So we're not all the way out. We're sitting at 95.5 feet. And the reason why is because there's a couple of additional turns in the line that we have to go through because we are running through the toilet access. I did measure where one of the two cleanouts outside sits. I dug down about 2 feet. I was not able to find it, so I'm not sure how deep down it's supposed to be. I did measure exactly based on what the permit shows, where it sits. Now this permit was done, the inspection date was April 13th, 1999, so a little bit of settling of the ground can definitely occur. But the outside cleanout is supposed to be 13.2 feet from the corner there by the patio. So not the southeast corner, but the corner by the patio. It's supposed to be 13.2 feet west and 5.4 feet south is where that cleanout is supposed to sit. So I measured, it sits kind of right by the pavers, along the edge of the flower bed in the yard. Like I said, dug down 2 feet, couldn't find it. And obviously time is money, so that's why we decided at that point, instead of digging up the whole yard trying to find these cleanouts, decided to just pull the toilet. But you'll see why I'm not able to go any further. So if you listen here, this is me screaming on the camera cord to try and get it to go into the line, and it's not budging any further. And that's because we have this corner here. Now this is 4-inch PVC, and we have this corner here, so it does a little bit of a dip. There's an S-bend basically between those two corners, and that completely nullifies my ability to push the camera in any further. If we had access to those outside cleanouts, I'd be able to pull back or push all the way out to the city connection. But what we do know is this line was done in '99. It's 4-inch PVC. It is in excellent condition, everything that we can see. Now obviously we can't see the connection to the city line, but everything up to that point is immaculate. This is the straightaway. I imagine we are underneath the house at this point, running back towards the south side of the house. Everything looks as good as what you could hope for as far as the line. Doesn't appear to be any flat spots. I did flush the toilet right before taking the toilet off. So here's our corner. There is a clean out to the right. here is where it kind of loops around. This is the clean out I was looking for and was not able to find it. So there's two outside clean outs, and here at 20 feet from the toilet access is where we transition to cast iron. Now the cast, it is a little on the rough side. There's a bit of rust scaling here in the line. That will clear up a bit with frequent water usage. Now there's quite a bit of rust scaling actually. As you can see, we go around quite a few corners, and each corner we go around makes it more difficult to push the camera in. So by the time that we're out 95.5 feet, it's quite difficult. There is a clean out on stack, however, it is not accessible. The clean out's kind of in a panel underneath the utility sink, back a little ways behind the utility sink, but the clean out is facing the wall that this bathroom sits on. And so because of that, we weren't able to open the clean out and use that. Now this is our toilet arm, and this concludes our video.